Hey, welcome to the Broken Bar. Now today we're gonna make a super popular whiskey drink that's been around for a while, but until recently was fairly obscure. It's a sour style bourbon based drink that's got a little minty pop, and it's called the Clara Bow. Now as good as this drink is, it's actually really easy to make. So the first thing that you're gonna need is going to be whiskey. Now I'm using a bourbon today because that's what the drink's meant to be made with. We're going with Buffalo Trace. The next ingredient you'll need is some Saint Germain. This is an elderflower liqueur, gives the drink some sweet sort of zinginess. You're also gonna need some lemon juice, and of course, make sure you're using fresh squeeze. You can squeeze it ahead or squeeze it into the drink. And you're also going to need some Grenadine. Now this is my homemade Grenadine that's made with real pomegranate juice. You don't have to make your own, just make sure you're using a high quality Grenadine. And the last ingredient is going to be fresh mint. This is going to give the cocktail this minty pop that just makes it awesome. So that's it. Let's get these out of the way and we will get started making the Clara Bow. Now this is a shaken cocktail, so we're gonna need a mixing tin. So we'll get started by adding our ingredients. So I'll begin with my whiskey here, and we're gonna add 1.5 ounces of our bourbon. And then we'll move on to our elderflower liqueur, the Saint Germain. This is what gives the cocktail a nice zing. We're gonna add 1/2 ounce of Saint Germain. And we'll go with our acid now. We're gonna add 3/4 of an ounce of our lemon juice. Again, you can always squeeze this ahead of time like I do. It saves you the effort. Finally, we'll throw in some of our Grenadine, and we're gonna add 1/2 ounce of Grenadine. And then we'll add the mint here. So you might have noticed we didn't muddle the mint. I don't like to muddle the mint in this drink because when we shake it up, we get enough of the mint oil. When you muddle it, it just makes it kind of vegetal. It gives it this like green flavor. So we'll just smack it, and then we'll add in 5, 6, 7, 8 mint leaves. We'll go ahead and give it some ice to the top. And we'll go ahead and shake it up. And this is gonna further just get that minty flavor throughout the cocktail. So shake it for about 8 to 10 seconds. All right, looking good there. I like to serve this in a coupe glass. I think that's kind of how it's usually done. Just make sure that when you serve it up, you are double straining because we don't want any of those little mint leaves getting in there. You can see that Grenadine gives it a nice pink color. That looks good right there. All we have to do now is garnish the cocktail. So for this, we like to use mint, and I'll show you kind of a cool trick here. Instead of using a whole sprig of mint that just kind of gets in the way when you're drinking the cocktail, what I like to do is take a mint leaf, fold it in half, and then we'll just cut a little line into it while it's cut in half, and it'll just sit right on top of the glass like a perfect little mint leaf garnish. And I think that looks great. That's a Clara Bow, guys. Now let's go ahead and see how we did. Oh my God, the drink is so good. You know, I've tasted this drink before, and I get like this strawberry flavor that comes from it. There's nothing that's strawberry in here. I don't know why I get the strawberry, but I do. It's kind of got this zingy, sweet, tart, sour vibe. The bourbon comes through really well. I've had it with rye and with bourbon, and I think I'm gonna do an episode comparing the two, but the bourbon really shows up for this drink. The mint, of course, just kind of like pops throughout the drink, but it's not overpowering, and you don't feel like you're drinking a mojito. Overall, this is light, bright. I can see why it's so popular now, and I don't think it's going anywhere. If you have any thoughts about today's video, or if maybe you'd use a different bourbon or whiskey altogether, just let me know down in the comments below, because I'm always interested in that. So until next time, cheers.